Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Giazmara Galih Wildan, and today I'm gonna presentation about applied linguistic and language use. Okay. First of all, from the introduction, we are going to talk about applied linguistic is about what? Applied linguistic is the study of language-related problems in real-world context. It bridges theory and practice in solving issues related to language learning, teaching, translation, policy, and the others. Language use refers to how people actually use language in different contexts and purposes. Alright, next we are going to talk about definition of applied linguistic. According to the American Association for Applied Linguistics, AAAL, applied linguistics is an interdisciplinary field of inquiry that addresses practical problems involving language in the real world. Focus not only language learning, but also communication, literacy, translation, forensic, and more. Next, history of applied linguistics. Emerged in the 1940s or until 1950s as a response to the need for more effective language teaching. Originally centered on second language acquisition, now includes diverse areas: discourse analysis, sociolinguistics, language assessment, language policy, and the others. Branches of applied linguistics. First, second language acquisition, or SLA, language teaching and learning, language assessment, forensic linguistics, translation and interpretation, corpus linguistic, language planning and policy, discourse analysis, pragmatics, and language use. Okay, next we are going to talk about definition of language use. Refers how to language is actually spoken or written in real communicative situations. Involves choice of words, sentence structures, register, tone, and context. Influenced by social, cultural, and situational factors. Next, there are types of language use. Number one is interpersonal communication, for example, conversation and greetings. Number two, academic language use, for example, essays, reports, and lectures. Number three is a professional language use, for example, business emails and meetings. And the last one is digital language use, for example, social media and texting. Next is relationship between applied linguistics and language use. Applied linguistics analyze real-life language used to develop solutions, like for example, identifying communication breakdowns in healthcare settings, improving language policies in multilingual classroom, understanding how digital slang affects formal reading. Case studies of language use in applied linguistics. Number one is language in education, code switching in bilingual classroom. Number two is language and technology, chatbot, conversation analysis. And the last one is language and society, analyzing hate speech on social media. Oh, hate speech. Next topic is the role of context in language use. Context determines meaning. Types of context: physical or where it happens, linguistics surrounding language, social relationship between speakers, and the last one is pragmatics, plays a key role in interpreting meaning. There's a challenge in the language use. Number one is the first is miscommunication due to cultural differences, ambiguity in meaning, language barriers in multilingual environments. The last one is adapting formal or informal register. And why applied linguistics matters? Helps develop better teaching methods, improves communication in multicultural settings, informs language policy and planning, contributes to technological innovation. For example, AI language models. Alright, we are at conclusion right now. So the conclusion is, applied linguistics is a vital field that connects theory with real-world language use, and understanding language use help address practical communication challenges. The study of how we use language can lead to better education, policy, and technology. And I also put the references from Cook G from 2003, Davis A and Elder C, ADS 2004, and American Association from Applied Linguistics. Maybe that's all from my material today. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and thank you. Good evening, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.